Yes, blood. Yes, my brother.
Yes, my G.
What am I sharing
What
here?
you saying?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. How are you, man? Long time not see, man.
Yeah,
Got
man.
myself coming.
What you saying, my brother?
Got the echo going in the back. We turn this off. Yeah, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Yo, we're back in the hood, back in the stream,
Back
looking the same, twins. yo, yo. Where do we start, man? Where do we start? Benfica. I'm gonna start by saying this. Was that?
What a missed opportunity.
Yeah, definitely, man. Aubameyang was. I don't know, man. This guy's getting paid a good. He's getting a fat wedge, and he's not putting these chances away, man. And
I wouldn't blame him on the wedge. I would just say that it was just an off night because don't forget, he scored a hat trick last week against Leeds. You know, he just a bad night for me. You get that, but I feel that I just with Arteta, I just don't feel that he sets the atmosphere very good. He's not. He can be a good coach, but when you set the atmosphere in the camp, where everyone's revved up, everyone's on the same level, everyone's singing to the same beat, the same rhythm, you know, I just don't feel that he can create that within the group, and that's lack of experience. Of course, it is, and that's because he's learned from, you know, two managers, really and truthfully, two great managers that he's worked under. There's Arsene Wenger that let things go and let players get the better of him. You know what I mean? Let players run the dressing room and all this shit. Because don't forget, he was captain at Arsenal.
Yeah.
He shifted from Arsenal and he's gone to Pep, where Pep don't take no crap. He ain't having it. Like, if you ain't doing what I told you to do, yeah, me and you got problems. Yeah. And if you're going to X, Y, and Z to me, we got problems. So he shifted onto that side where Pep is, because Pep's been successful with the way he's been. Because when Arteta was there, they won the league title back to back.
Yeah.
Won, you know, the EFL Cups numerous times. They've won the Cup going with Pep there. Yeah. So who are you going to copy? Are you going to copy someone that sets the atmosphere like Arsene Wenger? Or are you going to copy somebody that, you know, that just don't packs no pamper, you don't play no games with me? And that's where Arteta is right about now. He's literally like, you're messing me, you're out. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, it's not always the way to be. You got to have a bit more man management. You have to have balance. And I feel he lacks that.
Okay.
And it's a bit of a problem, man. So
the thing is that what makes you think this, man? What is leading you to these assumptions?
Because Aubameyang can't be blowing hot and cold. A player don't blow hot and cold. When a player's blowing hot, he's blowing hot. You know what I'm saying? It's hot and cold. He looked like he was cold tonight.
Wow.
Compared to what he was like when he faced Leeds United.
No.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, your best friend, your buddy, he's on the bench for 2 games. You can't even get a squeeze. Like, really? I'm talking about Laka, by the way.
Yeah.
Can't get he's been managed out. your brethren's been managed out of the club. It's ridiculous, man. And like, again, I will say this, and I will say this till I'm blue in my face. I don't write Arteta off, but I've lost faith in him, man.
You don't think he's up
Because
for it?
I don't think it's not that I don't think he's up for it. He's up for it, all right. But can he get the best out of these players? I just don't know.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, last a couple of days ago we played a blind man. Was it 4-1? We beat Leeds 4-1. 4-2, 4-2.
Yeah.
Beat Leeds 4-2. Played pretty well. Got a bit nervy at the end, you know, but we got over the line. Today, played the same team. And to be fair, when I looked at the game, I only caught the second half. And I thought it was a good game. I didn't think there was much between us, to be fair, between the teams. I think they're about our level, maybe just a teeny bit lower than us, but they're about the same. So I think a 1-1 draw, we can't say, yeah, man, we should have, we should have went there and killed them 10-0. We had a lot of chances. What I saw, we had a lot of the ball. So to be fair, he picked the right team, man. He kept the winning team. You think he should have changed it?
For me, Benfica, they went into the game, they played three at the back. I don't know how many they played in midfield. I'm not sure about that, but I know they played three at the back. And they tried to suffocate, our play, our going forward. Now, the one thing that struck me down is that I would have played Pepe ahead of Smith Rowe on the left-hand side. Why? Is because Pepe would always get involved in a one-on-one situation, which is what he loves. One-on-one. He doesn't like the two-on-one. He likes a one-on-one situation. And I feel that Pepe can get past the man. He can beat a man better than the Smith Rowe is more of a playmaker than a winger. And you can tell by the way he plays. He hasn't got that much. He's got pace, but he's not blessed with pace. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it was a situation where I thought this game was balling out for Pepe, and I wish he played. I wish he started tonight. That would be the only change that I would have made, really and truthfully, for this team. Even though I'm a holding fan, I would have kept David Luiz and Gabriel there. Because they speak the same language and it's good for the team. But I would have changed Smith Rowe. I would have put Pepe in there and says, go on then, son. Show me what you're about. You didn't play against can you do it today against Benfica and cement yourself in the side for, Sunday? And I would have rested Smith Rowe and I would have played Smith Rowe on the Sunday. I would have rotated it like that. Just one change. That's all you needed. And he never did that. He chose to go with the same team again. And, that's not healthy because, you're playing Thursday, then you got to play again Sunday. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. And you play Man City. Man City played yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I mean, they've got an extra day rest, so you have to rotate a little bit. So I'm a bit frustrated about the lineup, really and truthfully. But we've got on the bright side, we've got an away goal. We go to the Brits with an away goal, and they can't play free at the back again.
Yeah, that should have to come out in it.
They need to come out and do something in the next game, which will suit us in our game, and we'll just take it from there, really and truthfully. I will say I'm very, very impressed tonight with Odegaard. I think he was
good. He was good. He's pinging the balls in.
Oh my God. He sees things like our goal today, what we scored today. It all started from him. It all started from him and his creativity. So yeah, I'm really happy with him. I'm really happy with the way he plays. He's left-footed. He's a bit of a Ozil Mark II, but good as Ozil, but an Ozil type of player.
A cheaper version. for now.
Yeah, a cheaper version, but a less arrogant version, should we say, a more humble version.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was impressed with him today. I was really impressed with him. I think he did really good today. I was also impressed by the man Saka.
Yeah, Saka. You don't have to say anything about this geezer. He's like, he's already given the man of the match award. The moment he steps onto the field, that's it. He's man of the match. That's all he has to do. Yeah, at some point he's gonna have to just turn up. He's man of the match.
What do you say about this guy? He's 19 years old. He's got the world at his feet, and he wants to learn. He wants to be the best. And he's not flamboyant like Pepe. He's just in himself. He knows himself. He's not trying to do above what he is. He's just level with himself. And when you find players like that are just level with themselves, and they're just, I'm just going at my pace, but my pace is high. And my has a lot of standard, but I'm cool with my pace. Yeah. That's a there. With Pepe now, it's like he wants to impress. Maybe it's because of the price tag. He wants to impress so much, but he's only here. Yeah. We need to level it up. You get what I'm trying to say? And over time, Pepe will become good, but he needs to have that time to find himself because he's 23, 24 years old now. He needs time to adjust to the Premier League. But I was saying this in the group as well. Today we played so poorly because the tempo in our game was absolutely shocking. Like they're playing free at the back. When we get the ball, we need to play at pace, good pace. We need to get the balls into the strikers very quickly and then work off it. And I just feel that we didn't do that today. And there was times where we've won the ball back and we're passing backwards just to get a hold of the ball instead of just jamming it down their throats and getting the ball to the strikers and making the strikers create havoc. If Pepe was there, you get him in a 1v1 situation, he's going to cause havoc. He's going to give that fullback, that wing back, or even the centre half that's playing in the 3 a nightmare because it's going to be 1v1 and nobody wants to be 1v1 with Pepe. You know why? Because he will put the ball through your legs. He will embarrass you. He's a monster. So, very frustrated tonight. But at the end of the day, we can take a point and we can move on from there.
Yeah.
And there, bro. That's what we can do.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we're lucky. We went 1-0 down, obviously. And we pulled it back. So it could have been worse, but we could have went down 1-0. No way goal. Having to fight for it now, it's actually kind of more in our favor. You know what I mean? It's cushy. We can just sit back now. We could play a park the bus. We're a really good counter-attacking team. So we're going to counter-attack like hell, which is our strong point. We can actually play to our strengths in the away game. In the return leg. So we're good, man. We're good to go, man. I don't think they'll push over. I think that if they really would have put up a bit more pressure, they could have probably... Actually, you know what? To be honest, I don't know if we was in trouble at any point, really, against this team. We're really in trouble. From what I saw, I only saw the second half. If I can imagine because with us, if they go up another level, it could be that we start getting panicky and then we, make a couple of mistakes, and then we're down 1 or 2-0. But the way it stands at the moment, man, we're chilling. I think we'll go through now. It's ours to lose, actually, to be fair. Home advantage, away goal, tactics in our favour. I think we should be able to do it, man.
For me personally, they had their moments in the game. They had their moments in the game where they just stuck it on us. Leno had to make a few saves. I feel that when we was in harmony, it was okay. But I just feel that there was a bit of, frustration when they scored the first goal.
Oh.
But fair play to the boys. Odegaard, what's his name? Cedric and Saka.
Yeah.
They recombinated to create that goal. And, with a team like Benfica, the way they're set up, you need to score the first goal. Otherwise, you're either going to there's only two solutions that's going to happen. You're either going to lose or you're going to draw.
Yeah.
Now, it takes a great team, a team that's on form, in sync, to beat a team like that. And we're just not there yet. We're just not there yet. And the harmony in the camp, I don't know what's going on, because, you're managing out a player that's very influential in the group. Like, he's not played 2 games. That disarms you, because you're picking war again in the camp. You know what I mean? I listen, Wayne. It's just like, I'm very frustrated for Alaka, because he's one of my favorite players. But I also worry about what the outcome's going to be with the rest of the players. Now, I believe, Aubameyang went on song today because maybe his brethren, his best friend, he's not there with him. He's not there in the fight. He's not there in the war with him.
Do you know what's happening though? Is he injured or something though?
He's getting managed out. He's getting managed out.
You sure he ain't got a knock or something?
He's on the bench. He's got 1 year left on the contract.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, after this season, he's got 1 year left on the contract, and they want to get rid of him.
Oh, okay. They're not gonna offer him a new contract then.
No,
well, it would have been. Yeah,
they want to get rid of him. So this is where I'm very frustrated. This is where it really kind of makes me not dislike the manager, but I already don't trust him. I already lost, I'm not written him off, but I lost the faith in him. But I know that there's potential there in him to turn this thing around. But as day goes on, the more and more fights he picks with the players, is the more less and less chance he's got the chance to overcome this factor. Because, Lacazette, is a £30 million striker minimum. He's £30 million, and you're not going to get that for him, of course. But what you can do is use the ability that he's got, because he's a damn good player. Do you know what I mean? And I just don't get it, man. I'm not saying that's the reason why Aubameyang didn't, take his chances today. But I will say this, is that if you're a player and you know that you're not going to be replaced by somebody that's equally as good as you, then, you're going to miss chances like that. You're not going to be on the edge. He's been replaced today by Martinelli. Like, Martinelli's a boy. He's a baby in arms. He's growing in Aubameyang's hand. You get me? So how are you going to use the person that's growing in Aubameyang's hand against him? Come on, blood. He's there. Like, use him, man. It's just, it's just very frustrating. And I know there's a lot of change going on in Arsenal. I know there's going to be change that we don't like. Next season we're going to lose Lacazette. A lot of Arsenal fans are going to be gutted about that, because we love him.
Yeah.
But what frustrates us is the fact that, we feel that he's not reached his potential at Arsenal yet. That's the thing. No, I don't think he's reached that pinnacle, that way he was, the way he was playing at Lyon, how he was banging, it was like, he's just a man. I want that Lacazette. We ain't seen that Lacazette at Arsenal.
I know, how long has he been at Arsenal now? 3-4 years? Since Arsene Wenger left.
3 years, man.
The thing is, you got to look at it like this, man. I mean, I like Lacazette too, man. I like him. But you got Martinelli, you got Balogun, you got Nketiah, and then you got Aubameyang. You want to put these guys in, you know what I mean? You want to, because they're young, they're the future. And Lacazette's got, your options are, you keep Lacazette, you give him another huge contract, to pay rise, and he might not hit the form that you want to see. He might not hit that. So it's better to pay the cheaper. You don't think it's better to take the savings and then, like, say, you know what, we'll try Balogun or Nketiah. Okay, Nketiah's, still needs time. But I mean, I can understand it. You got to be cutthroat, man. You got to make a decision. I guess that's what it is. I think it's nothing personal.
to make the decisions that he's making, because at the moment I'm playing Pro Evolution Soccer. Yeah, and I'm on my Masters League here,
Yeah.
and I've already had enough of Lacazette, and I've swapped him for Greenwood.
He is bad.
I swapped him for Greenwood, but Greenwood's younger, and the system that I'm playing, Lacazette can't really fit into it.
Yeah.
And I'm urged now, negotiating to replace Aubameyang with Mbappe, a trade.
There you go.
But I'm trying to say, but this is what I'm trying to say to you, brother, is that when they're aging, then you have to make a decision. So I do agree with the decision, but I hate it as well because I love Lacazette. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. But I just feel that, if a player's there at your disposal for the last year, I would get the best out of him. Get the best out of him. Even though he's gone in the end of the season, get the best out of him. But apart from that, today's game was very, Benfica was very savvy in their defending. The setup in the system, it was difficult. We had some good moments, but one person that really frustrates me in the team is Bellerin.
Yeah.
For the life of me, his new name, is Roadrunner. So that's what he can do, is run. He doesn't offer anything but running. He's just a flipping runner.
He's a runner, Should be on the track.
He should be on the street, man. He's my runner.
Yeah. Yeah. We got Spice here, man. Spice. I guess that's right.
Oh, but what hurt me as well, is that he brought on Tini, and I was thinking, yes, man, blood, take off Bellerin. Please take off Bellerin. Please, please, please. And I was about to put one of them things that you put in the group chat, man, or you put in a message where it's like a emoji or someone doing something.
A gif or something.
And it was like that black guy when he goes. I was like,
yeah.
I was about to put that in a group and say, my guy. And when I looked at us, I seen Cedric come off. I was like, you bastard. Then don't get. It's not even the worst part. The worst part is that he brought on Willian.
Oh man, this guy! Oh, don't even start, man. This guy, man.
Invisible man. Jeez,
yo, don't even start me.
The invisible man, the man, you don't even see him. All you see is afro.
Yeah.
All you see is afro, and at Arsenal top, you can't even see him. The invisible man. I swear, Dad, you don't even know how this. Like, jeez, he's just like. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And even Rico was saying today that the guy must have something in his contract that allows him to play. He has to get minutes every game.
I think he does. I think he actually does.
I think he actually does, man, because we're bending over backwards just to sign this guy. Bending over backwards. And I don't know why. Because all of a sudden, you brought this guy in and he's just like literally not respecting the badge. Yeah. He's not putting it in, or he's under pressure. Like, why are we doing these with these old fogies, man? These rejects. Like, I would have said to him, if I was, at Arsenal and I was like the head of recruitment, look, you're getting 1 year contract.
Yeah.
Get a 1 year contract with an option of 2. Take it or leave.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's with this guy, man. I'm lost for words for him. Someone did a funny compilation video of all the stuff that's Arsenal been messing up with, And they had his picture at the end, man. Yo, I was like, a shiver went down my spine. I was like,
bro, it is one of the worst free transfers that I've seen at Arsenal. It's bad, but you know, we've got like about 3 months left of the season. Let's see what he can do.
yeah.
Let's see what he can do.
Yeah. Hopefully he can. Hopefully he'll get shipped out.
I doubt it very much, man. But let's go into the player ratings. Let's get into the nitty gritty of it. Did you what? How much of the game did you watch?
I watched the second half, man. So maybe I could give you a little bit, but from what I saw,
give it to me today. Okay. Let's start with the goalkeeper, Leno. I'm gonna give Leno 7 out of 10.
All right.
He saved our backside a lot today. If it weren't for him, we would have conceded some goals. Because Benfica did have some chances. So unlucky not to save the penalty, but that's not your fault. That was somebody else's fault. So 7 out of 10 for Leno. Bellerin, I'm going to give him 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
The positives with Bellerin today, he ran, he made angles, but when he got the ball, he didn't do nothing with it. He did set up Aubameyang for his goal, but he missed it. And that was probably the best thing that he did all game, was that one thing. Apart from that, he lost the ball many times. There's one time he was running through and on the right-hand side, and Odegaard was free in the middle. Now, instead of playing the simple pass and giving it to Odegaard so he can do what he needs to do, this teaching man thought, you know what, let me beat this guy. Yeah? Let me beat this guy and let me cross it in. And he tried to beat the guy and didn't beat him and lost the ball again. No, it's just things like that. He just makes the decision-making on this man is absolutely appalling. And he's got no end product, unless it's, a situation. The goalkeeper's coming out to me and I've got to square it or shoot. He just frustrates the life out of me, bro. David Luiz, I'm going to give him 7. I think he was solid today. He commanded the back 4, and he helped Gabriel. I'm going to give Gabriel 7 as well. I thought that he was really good today. A bit rash in certain challenges, but he was good, man. He intercepted a lot of challenges. He's good in the air. Distribution was good as well. So yeah, I'm going to give him 7. Cedric, I'm going to give him 8 for the assist, because he got an assist. He got forward. He gave the assist to Saka after we went down 0. Pretty good. He was solid today. Unlucky to come off. He should have been Bellerin that came off. Martini. But again, us and the manager will see a different game. On the right-hand side, there was Saka. I'm going to give him 9 out of 10 today. I thought that he was awesome.
Who's the man of the match? I mean, 9 is high, man. 9 is man of the match.
Giving him 9. I'm giving him 9, yeah. So 9 sounds like man of the match. So I'm going to give him man of the match today because of what he did. I thought that, he scored that equaliser. He was there. I think the passing in the second half was a bit weak. I think his legs have gone in the second half, but he was very good. So I'm going to give him 9 out of 10.
Rest,
Odegaard, he needs a rest. Odegaard, I'm going to give Odegaard today. I'm going to give Odegaard 7 out of 10. Sorry, I'm going to give him 8. I'll give him 8. And you're right, mate.
Yeah.
For your eyes, I thought you sleep then.
Me?
Yeah, you froze for a bit, like it's
Oh,
like
it's
your
on my
eyes rolling
connection.
back.
It's like this. I was like,
I'm gonna give I did 8 out of 10 today.
okay.
I thought that he was awesome. You know, his passing, his decision making was pretty good. Can't fault him really, to be honest with you. He was really good tonight, man. On a whiz past this now. Saka, Danny Ceballos, I'm gonna give him 8 out of 10. I thought his distribution today was great. I thought that the moves that he was doing were really good. There's a rumor is that we're going to be signing him for 22 million at the end of the season. Don't think he's a bad boy. I like Danny. A lot of the guys in the group don't like Danny, but I like Danny, man. I think Danny's all right technically. But, you know, physically, he hasn't got the ability like the natural ability like a Partey or Saka. You know, he ain't built like that, shall we say. Technically, he's an absolute awesome player. Absolutely awesome. So, yeah, for me personally, Danny gets an 8. Shaka gets an 8 as well for his production-wise today was really good. Presence, you know, he was a leader out there on the pitch. You know, this guy is growing on me. I'm sorry to say. He's actually growing on me.
Asamoah was right, man.
But yeah, he's growing on me. Smith Rowe, I want to give him 6. I thought that he was good in certain parts today. On the left-hand side, I think he's a big suspect because he couldn't beat his man. But his playmaking, he was doing all right. Unfortunately, he conceded the penalty, not his fault, but it happens. And, you know, we move on from there. But I think he was good. And Aubameyang, I'm going to give him 5 out of 10 today for the, missing him chances today.
Yeah.
Unspeakable.
I wouldn't even give him a 5, man. I'll give him a 4 because his job is to, like you say, his job is to score.
Give him a 5 because he put himself in them positions. You know, a lazy striker wouldn't do that. He did what he needed to do today, and he done well. Substitutions. We won't rate William.
William will give him a 0.
Damn, it came on today.
Tierney
Came on. I'm gonna give him 5 out of 10. I can't really judge him too much. But give him 5 out of 10.
Actually, there's stuff he did though, man. He did some good stuff.
Martinelli came on. He's all right. I'm gonna give him 5 out of 10. And Pepe came on as well. I'm gonna give him 5 out of 10. And you know, the manager, I'm gonna give him today a mark of 5 out of 10.
All right.
You know, I don't think that he did the right move in starting Smith Rowe again. I thought he should have freshened things up. Bit of energy into our play, bit of tempo. This wasn't there tonight, the tempo, and with us. So, yeah, that's my ratings on the players today.
You might need to freshen up at the weekend, man. We've got Manchester City next.
Wow.
That ain't going to be fun.
It's going to be really fun.
You never know, man. We might be ones who pull it out of the bag. I doubt it. We've been talking about a bogey team for Manchester City like the last few years. But then again, they're on such a form at the moment. I ain't looking forward to that. I don't even think there's going to be a show, man.
I won't be too downcast. I would watch the game and let's see what happens. You know, when we'll do a podcast again, in regards to the game. And then we'll take it from there. But hopefully we can win.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be, and then our season can take off from there.
Yeah, man. Safe. There's a guy called Spice on, man, but he ain't said nothing. I don't know, man. I don't think his phone's working.
It's working, man. I'm here.
You just Spice? You just a silent listener.
Nah, you know what? This is the first time I've come on the Zoom, so I don't know how these things work. You get me? So I'm hearing you, man, talking, but like I'm thinking, man can't hear me. So you're just talking kind of thing. Because I was expecting someone to go, you joining in the conversation or whatever. But I didn't hear nothing, so I just made man talk still.
What do you think of the game,
man? To be honest, I've watched bits and pieces because I'm at work, you see. So I've watched bits and pieces. But what I've seen, we should have won. basically. What I see anyway. We should have won.
Absolutely.
I think. But at the same time, we didn't lose, so that's the main thing. You know, we didn't lose, and I think we can have them next week.
Yeah.
I think like Martel said about Smith Rowe, I think he needs to come off today. To be fair, he should have come off the last game that we played, but I can't remember who we played the last game. But he should have come off because he looks a bit tired, to be fair, still. And freshen it up with him, to be honest. But I think we got a good chance of going through, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. I think you're right.
So, Spice.
Yeah, go on,
Spice.
Martha.
What's your thoughts on Pepe right about now?
You know what? To be honest, if I'm being totally honest, when we was looking to sign him, I was vexed. Because at the time that we was looking to sign him, yeah, when we was looking to sign him, basically we needed defenders. So in my head, I'm looking at defender. I seen him play. Off the top of my head, if it was Burnley and Liverpool, and from them two games, I was gassed. But for me, he's one of those players that has to play week in, week out to get the best. You can't fling him in for 2 games and then don't play him for another 3 games. He needs to play regular. He's a confident man. Because you see, when he's confident, he's got the swag. And then when he's got the swag, then he's going to take souls. So at times, he's frustrating. He frustrates me. But at the same time, I've got belief in him that he can do it. And also as well, this is the next thing that kind of pisses me off a little bit with Arteta. With Arteta, I'm 50-50. I'm not out, I'm not in. This is the thing that pisses me off about Arteta. Arteta is a coach. He's a coach. A man like Pepe Blood, a man with his talent, you know, this man's got natural ability, you know. It's not taught. He's got this natural ability to take people when he wants.
Yeah.
And I feel like Arteta should be getting the best out of him, and I don't feel like he's getting the best out of him.
Okay.
That's how I feel about Pepe. But overall, he's my guy. I just need him to do it consistently. That's all with me. But other than that, I hope it comes through. I pray that it comes through. For me, anyway.
I love that, Spice, man, because you're giving us an insight to, you know, Pepe and a little bit into Arteta. But what is your thoughts on Arteta? Where were you at with Arteta as the manager of Arsenal right back? How have you seen the whole process from him taking over last year, his whole year as a coach, going into this season, the future, the players that he's got rid of? How do you see him?
You know what? If I'm being honest, I'm on the fence. I'm literally I'm on the fence, because I'll be honest with you, when we first appointed him, I was like, no, why are we appointing him for? But then I watched a couple of his press conferences, and he won me over with the press conferences by what he's talking, where Arsenal's supposed to be, what we're supposed to be doing, and all kinds of stuff like that. So he impressed me with the press conferences. The problem that I have with Arteta is with the players. Now, for example, with the Ozil situation, personally for me, I don't think it's got anything to do with Arteta. I think it's the people above, I think, personally. Because Arteta's not that stupid to leave a man out with that ability.
Absolutely.
That's what I think personally. So I think it's the people above. That's what I think personally. Guendouzi, I don't know. I can't really say about him, but he's got potential. I think he's got potential. So I don't know if he can come back in the summer and sort out what he needs to sort out with Arteta. I can't really read that one. Torreira should be in the team, Blood. For me, he should be in the team. Before Emery mash him up and get him to play further forward, he was playing great as a holding midfielder. He was dogging. He was like doing two people's job, and he was getting about. So I don't understand why my man's at Atletico. So I'm a little bit pissed off with Arteta about that, because we need somebody like him. He's like a bulldog. He's a little bulldog that will bite off man leg. You get me? That's the kind of player that he is.
Well, I will
so
say
I'm a bit pissed off with him. Yeah, go on.
Well, I want to counterpunch you right there. Would you say technically is he better than Danny Ceballos?
Again, with him, I'm on the fence with him. You know why? For me, he's not a deep line midfielder. That's how I feel. I feel like he's got more to give. He's got more to give going forward. And the thing about Ceballos as well, he's got a shot on him, you know. He's got a shot on him, and I ain't even seen him lick no shot yet. He's got a shot on him. So I would like to see him probably a bit further forward. But I'm on the fence with him.
He tried it, it never worked. Never worked. It never worked. And the reason why it doesn't work, because Danny is a deep lining midfielder. That's where he's finding it. If you watched the game tonight, yeah, you seen the passes, the range of passes he was making today was unreal. Unreal. And he's got the confidence to do it. He's got the swagger to do it. And I like a Troyer. That's what I like. But for me personally, I feel that people, when the man's trying, he's failing. I think man just jump on him and just pat him down. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, carry on about Arteta. Sorry, bro.
You see, with him, with Ceballos, and the way that he plays, I'm comparing him to Cazorla. That's who I'm comparing him to.
There's only one Santi Cazorla.
No, me know that still, because Santi's my guy. Santi's my guy. You can't say nothing bad about Santi.
But he has got
souls. But I just feel like there's certain games where he can play like that, and then there's other games he goes missing. Like, you're like, where is he? He goes missing, and that's why I feel like he should be more further up. For me, he should be further up, I think.
But Spice, what I have to say though, when he's a deep line in midfielder, you can't go missing because you get the ball. Like when he's playing as a deep line in midfielder, he does not go missing. If you play him further forward, that's when you go missing.
Now, but if you look at the earlier games that he played, my man was a passenger. He was a passenger at certain games. Yeah, he was a passenger. Like you'd be looking and going, "What's a bias do?" And then he's trying to do what he does, but it's not coming off. And then people are getting on his back and going, "Oh, he's rubbish, he's rubbish." But for me personally, I just don't think he's rubbish. So for me, if you can't play further forward, I just don't think we should have him. That's my personal opinion. I just don't think we can have him. And I don't think he's a rubbish player. I think he's a good player, but it probably just doesn't fit into Arteta's system, the way that he wants him to play. And you have to remember he's a Spanish boy as well, isn't it? So he's gonna get game time.
As long as Partey ain't there, he's fitting in.
See, he's another one. Partey. The man been in Spain for how long? Don't get injured. Come Arsenal. How many times have he been injured? 4 times now.
Who, man?
Do you remember what happened, Spice, when they took people from the motherland, yeah, and they brought them over here? It took a while to adjust. People are dead. People are dead. Cold. You know what I mean? It's just a situation with Partey, yeah. He has to climatize right back down his process. He needs some yam and banana dumpling in the system, man. He'll be all right.
Yeah, true still. But yeah, back to the Arteta team. Yeah, I'm just basically like 50-50. I'm not out, I'm not in. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, like he's coming to a pile of shit. Yeah. He's coming to a pile of shit. And I've said this before in the group. And I know a couple men have said this in the group before. We have to start at the top. So I know people are fussing about Arteta this and Arteta that, Emery this and Emery that, and whatever. But the thing is, you have to look at who's employing these people. They're not coming in on their own and going, yeah, I want the job. People at the top are employing these fuckers. Oops, sorry.
It's all good.
Sorry. Wasn't supposed to swear. Sorry. Just in case kids are watching or anything like that. Sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's the people at the top. It's the people at the top. And this is one of the reasons why I don't really get involved in Arsenal chat or nothing. You get me? Because we can cuss about players and managers and all that. But it's from the top. And for me, as an Arsenal fan, yeah, I don't see any ambition from the top. I don't see no ambition from the top. Yes, they want to get back to Champions League and this and that. But the way that they want to do it is a slow process. They want a slow process and try and buy little dibby players and for Arteta to get the best out of them and get us back up there. Now, for me, the same thing like what happened at Liverpool, where their fans were like saying, Bond this year, we're coming out on the 70th minute or whatever it was, you get me? They put their hand in their pocket and bought players and said, we're going to back the manager, whatever he wants, we're going to back him because we want to go back to the top. And what happened a couple of years ago? They won Champions League and they won the league. With our board and with our owners, they don't look like they want to go up there. All they're looking at is money. Yeah. All they're looking at is money. And that's where I am with it.
Spice.
Yeah, go on.
To be honest, yeah, I have to say, this one thing, right, is that Arsene Wenger weren't kicking it. Arsene Wenger, towards the last 10 years, the last season, he was given money and he was just like he didn't know what to do with it. And the reason why he didn't know how to do it is because when you've been in a position and been in the mentality of not spending for so long, when you've actually been given money, you start being given freedom. It's like that. You know, I watched something today where, you know, there was a black guy being arrested by a cop. The cop started choking on his own chewing gum. So what the black guy did was, he's choking, he's going, set me free, onto the cuffs so I can help him. He's helping him. He's like, got the chewing gum out of his throat by, you know, doing that procedure where you got him in a bear hug and you kind of push their belly and he
high mix maneuver.
Yeah, that maneuver. Yeah. But then what he did then, he went back to the black guy went back to the cops and says, cuff me. It was just like the cop looked at him and says, nah, you saved my life. You get what's happening there? You saved my life. And that kind of resembles the Arsene Wenger situation because Arsene Wenger for so many years was deprived of money. Then when he gets some money, he doesn't know what to do with it. Can't move forward. So comes Emery as a coach. I mean, and he couldn't get the job done. He done well, but he couldn't get the job done. But maybe if give him more power in the club to buy the players that he wanted, maybe he could have done even more. We don't know. So it is a problem with the manager with money. We've got rid of players now. If we give Arteta money, then we can judge it. Yeah. So it is.
Now, I hear what you're saying still. I just feel like the people above him and that they've got no ambition. They've got no ambition at all, and that's where I'm at with it. Because at the end of the day,
they spent how much money
on the decline for at least the last 10 years. This has been coming for about 10 years. Like every year, we're talking about this.
Is he still there?
Have we lost him?
I think so, man.
Boy, they're just interested in.
Oh, there is.
Say that again, Spice. We lost you there for a minute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just feel like that the cronkies and the people above are just interested in money. That's how I feel. I feel like they're just interested in the money and that because all right, then you look at the times. I know we always keep on going back to Arsene Wenger. Look at all the times that Arsene Wenger's got us into Champions League year in year out. Now, you as a owner or a football chairman or whatever it is, yeah, you're getting Champions League every year, but you're not even touching semi-final from 2005 or whenever we got to the final of Barcelona. You're not touching them places again. You're not touching semi-final. You're not touching final. Because if I was chairman or owner, I'd be asking, how come we're not touching their Wenger? What's going on? We Champions League every year, but how come we're not reaching them heights? We get into the group stages or we get into the first round and we're getting knocked out. What's going on? And we're getting battered as well. What is going on? That would be my first question. But they don't care. All they care about, oh, we got Champions League money. I would take my cut. I'll give Wenger his cut for the transfers and we'll go again. That's what they see. That's how they're looking. And that's why I can't really cuss Arteta. And that's why I'm 50-50 with Arteta. Because at the end of the day, it's the man's at the top that have brought him in. Or whoever's brought him in, Cranky's gone, okay, then I'll leave it to you. You guys sort it out and let me know what I've got, kind of thing. So I just believe, like,
I feel you.
I just feel like the owners and the people that own Arsenal Football Club don't have the same passion and the same drive and the same goals as the fans, and that's why there's a divide with fans,
Spice.
managers, and this and that, and whatever else you want to call it.
Spice, I feel your pain because I'm feeling you going back to like 2011 to 2018. Within them years, them the years where we was so frustrated because we had a great team. We had Thomas Rosicky, we had Cesc Fabregas, we had Van Persie, we had Alexis Sanchez, we had Ozil, we had Santi Cazorla, we had all them, we had Jack Wilshere, we had Aaron Ramsey, we had Theo Walcott, we had Emmanuel Adebayor. We had great players back them times. And you look about what it was back then, it was just to pay off the debts of the stadium. That's all that was there to do. Us as Arsenal fans, I'm not backing what the Kroenkes have done. I'm not backing them at all. I'm just being realistic to say, them times, we was paying off some debt. And if you listen to Arsene Wenger's interview, he was saying, look, I had to sell a player every season just to get by. I had to do it. Do you understand me? Because there was no investment. Now, if you want to blame anybody for the road that Arsenal had to take, you have to blame man like Peter Hillwood. That all them people that was on the board back in them days. Yeah, blame them. Because when David Dean came to them and said, look, we need to find an investor for the club because we're not going to compete with the blue lot down the road. And they turned around and said, no, we want to keep it British. There was like the Brexit party. They wanted to just keep it British.
Yo.
To be fair, yeah. I agree with that because I think a couple of them people sold their shares to the Cranky geezer, and he just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until he pushed out the Russian geezer.
Usmanov was there, but Usmanov had a great part of Arsenal, and he was the way forward. And don't forget, Usmanov got more money than Abramovich.
The thing is, I wanted him to take over because if he took over, we'd be in a different position now, Because my man was ready to fling money, the Russian geezer was ready to fling money, and because he couldn't get his hands on it, that's why he got off and went to where's he now?
Everton.
Yeah, and that's why they're bringing in players like what they're bringing in because of him. You get me? But you have to remember that just the name Arsenal will attract players. Forget about anything else. Just the name alone, Arsenal will attract players, and especially if they're spending money what the Russian geezer wanted to spend. Would have been laughing now.
And then they were bigger than Chelsea, the biggest club in London. You get me? It would have been great. Would have been great if that happened, but at the same time, it never happened, and we are where we are. So, what do you think about the future, Spice? What do you think is going to happen now in the future? What's your predictions?
If I'm being honest, hopefully we can just get through the season to get through this season. For me personally, I would like us. Obviously, we're at the FA Cup now, so I would like us to win a trophy. But at the same time, I don't want us to go in the Champions League, and I'll tell you why. Because I just feel like the team isn't equipped to get into the Champions League and do anything. I think we're more likely to go in the Champions League to make the numbers and then probably get smacked up. I think we probably need a season out of Europe, but I want to win a trophy. So I'd want to win the Europa League, but obviously winning the Europa League, you have to go in the Champions League again. So if that comes to the cause and we do that, then I'll be happy because we get a trophy and we're in the Champions League. But at the same time, I don't want us to go in the Champions League just to make up the numbers and get smacked up like before we used to get smacked up. I don't like that blood. I don't like getting smacked up like that because Arsenal is a big club and Arsenal shouldn't get smacked up by teams like Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Yeah, we probably lose and compete because at the end of the day, I don't mind if a man competes and sometimes you have to put your hands up and go, you know what, the team was just better than us. I don't mind that. But when we get smacked up and, oh, no, it's embarrassing. I don't like that. It's embarrassing. It's even got to the point now, yeah, like people ask, what team do you support? I don't even say nothing. I walk up. I don't say nothing no more. Because it's embarrassing. We're like a banter club now. It's embarrassing. And at the end of the day, yeah, like Arsenal's through my blood. No matter what happened, even if they get relegated or whatever it is, Arsenal is in my blood. But at the same time, we're a big club and we should be doing much better than what we're doing. But with the process that we're doing now, I'm just going to go with it kind of thing. Like I said, I'm 50-50. I'm not like him out or him in or whatever. I'm just going with the flow kind of thing. So I'm hoping that we can just go with the same players to the end of the season, get rid of some and bring in some more that can bolster the team even further type of thing. And that's what I'd like to see. So for me, the start of next season, I will be judging Arteta because he's at his period now. He's at his honeymoon period or his wedding or whatever you want to call it. He's had his embedded time now. So there's no excuse about, oh yeah, he's got another two transfer windows. No, next season is his season where I'll be watching him and making sure that we get to the levels that we're supposed to get to.
Absolutely.
And that's where I'm at with him.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, the thing is, guys, I've got to rush still. But are you guys doing the next one on, when is it? Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday we'll be here again, man. Every Sunday, every game.
I'll try and jump on again.
All right, safe, all right.
Because more time, when you lot are doing these things still, I'm at work still.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard still. So, but yeah, I love the stuff that you lot do still. I like this still. That's why I jumped on it still. I like it still. Sometimes I watch it when I get time still. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
But you lot stay safe. Yeah, you lot stay safe.
Thanks. We're gonna wrap up
One more thing before I go. Yeah. What's your predictions for Sunday?
Yo, this guy's asking. Are you asking for a miracle, man? I'm gonna lock us up now, man.
You know, hit it on its head. Well, I'm gonna go first. My predictions for Sunday is I'm gonna go with a draw. I want to go with a 2-2 draw.
And I'm supposed to say we're going to win or what? I'm going to say we're going to lose 3-1, 3-0.
All right, then, I'm going to go with a draw as well. I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going to go with 1-1.
1-1, 2-2, and 3-1, you said?
3-1 or 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Because that's such a total lack of faith. But
I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist.
Well, we'll take it from there, man. We'll
trust me.
And we'll see what we got on Sunday.
Yeah, but definitely. Yeah. You man, take care, yeah, and look after, man. Yeah. All right.
All right. Take care.
Peace, guys, man.
You too. See you later.
Peace. Peace. Where's my music, man? Wait.
Where's the music, man?
I know, man. I don't know what music is, man.
We'll have to do it like that, didn't it?
No, wait. We're gonna go out properly. without properly. So I'm on this new computer. That's why, man. Everything's all lost. But I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Music. I just need to because I'm on Linux.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to install Linux on my computer, man, and that's the only way I could get to run. So that's where we're at the moment.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, guys, let's keep it real. And we'll see everybody right here this Sunday after the Arsenal game. Peace out.
Yeah, man. Peace, my friend. Peace.
Peace, my brother.
I'm just gonna hum the track because I'm, one of them ones.
All right.
Where got it. Where is it? Oh man, I don't know where this is, man. I messed everything up, man. Yeah, here we are. All right, man. Bro. Peace.
See you next week.
Peace.
Well, see you next week.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. See you, man. See you. Peace.